Hey guys, Quang is here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create your own working chair. Note that this only works for adventure maps as there's a lot of things to take into consideration when creating these chairs, such as explosions, foods, and leads. So let's get right into it. First off, you need your chair of choice. Now, I believe there are two types of chairs. One where you sit in the middle of a block and one where you sit in between two blocks. You can even use couches and sofas, right? The second thing you will need is a repeating command block. To get a repeating command block, just go into Minecraft and do /give your name and then repeating command block. We'll be using that later, so just hold on to it. Our last thing we need is a command generator. I use mcstacker.net to generate really long commands. It's an overall website that I recommend, and the link will be down in the description below. Now that we have everything, let's create our chair. I've looked through many mobs from horses and pigs to donkeys and minecarts. I soon discovered that the best entities to use were the llamas. Now they have a really good hitbox, about 1 block in width and height, which is perfect for chairs. Putting no AI on them, Untamed will do a few things. First off, it cannot be tamed. Second, you cannot access its inventory, which means that when making the llama invisible, you can't put a carpet on it, which means you can see the llama. Third, it does not have forced motion. Forced motion occurs when a rideable mob is controlled by a player. Instead of moving itself, the player is moving it. This happens when you ride horses or if you use a carrot on a stick with a pig. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to head into mcstacker and we're going to click the summon command. The next thing after that is to go and select llama as the entity down here, or you can also use the filter to do llama like that. But now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into summon coordinates and click relative positioning, go over to the middle tilde and do -1.5. This basically makes it so your llama spawns 1.5 blocks under you when you run the command. Next thing you want to do is head over to silent and click true. Basically this means that the llama cannot release any sound like hurt or ambient. After that we do invulnerable, so survival and adventure players cannot kill the llama. After that we go to tags and do chair. This is how we're going to identify the llama later. What we're going to do now is head over to the right side and there should be a NoAI down here. And we're going to click true. I've already gone over what NoAI does to a llama. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to max health and we're going to set 0. Setting 0 for max health does not kill the llama. Health over here does. But basically what max health does is it kind of just hides all the hearts. If you've ridden on a mob before, like a horse or a pig, you've probably seen there are entity hearts that replace your hunger bar when you're riding on it. And basically what max health 0 does is it just hides that health bar and it turns into a hunger bar again. And that basically shows players that this isn't a llama, but this is a chair. So now that we have our command, we're going to head over here and click copy, or you can highlight this and just copy doing Control-C or Command-V, whatever. And now what we're going to do is we're going to head into Minecraft and test this out. So now we're in Minecraft, and what we're going to do is we're going to head over to our chair if you haven't already created it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to summon the llama and have it at a fixed rotation. Basically right here, this is our chair, and you want to sit on it about the center of the block. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to sit at the center and you're going to face the direction you're going to be sitting. So like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to head and do F3. And now there's a bunch of numbers. You want to head over to the facing area. And all the way over here, it says -90 and 8.4. Now the 8.4, we're going to leave out because that's not applicable to what we're going to do. So this is the direction I'm facing right now. You can see that if I face this way, this is 0. When this is 90 and this one is 180. But right now, this is a -90. So what we're going to do is we're going to save this. We're just going to take a mental note of this and we're going to use it later. And now what we're going to do is we're going to paste the command. And right here, you don't want to summon it yet because we haven't finished it. What we want to do is we're going to add a comma, rotation, colon, and 2 square brackets. And in there, we do our rotation, which is -90.0f. Remember to put the F or else this actually doesn't work. And then we do 0.0f. So if we summon it now, we should get a llama. It kind of looks weird right now. It doesn't look like I'm actually at the right spot. might be a little bit too in. You can always adjust by killing at E tag chair. I'm gonna summon it up right here. And yeah, that feels a little bit better. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the llama invisible. What we're gonna do is grab our repeating command block and go somewhere that you can't see over here. And we're gonna do effect give at E tag equals chair. We identify as a chair because we gave it the tag chair. And then we do invisibility. 9999 or 1, it doesn't matter. 0, true. The 1 is for how long it is. 0 is for amplifier. It does nothing to the invisibility. And then true. True hides the particles, which basically means that you can't see any particles going out of the llama. So the reason why we're doing this instead of actually putting the invisibility effect in its NBT is that the invisibility effect NBT runs out eventually. It doesn't have to be now, but it will later. And because it's just one time summoning, it can't infinitely be applied. And this repeating command block basically does that job of making it invisible forever, and it won't run out. What should happen is if we go back in here, we shouldn't be able to see the llama anymore. It is invisible, so you can see it in spectator, but if you go into adventure, survival, creative, anything, you can't see it. So if you right click, you can do that. It's really cool. And yeah, it's all confined into this one block hitbox right here. So that's basically it for the chair. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And you have any questions, please feel free to comment down in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer your questions. But yeah, that's it guys. I'll see you in the next video.